Alright guys, so good morning. As you guys can see, your boy's getting in this whip. There's a reason why I'm getting in my car, my G's. So the reason why is because your boy is gonna get new rotors and new brake pads on this car. And then on top of that, I'm also gonna paint my calipers. So stay tuned. I'm gonna make a video out of this. Oh, if you guys wanna ever do this to your car and not pay a lot of money, you guys could do it too, you know? And right now I'm currently putting my car in my driveway because me and my dad are gonna do it ourselves. So stay tuned, my G's. And yeah, this is the whip. Pretty clean. Haven't drove it in a long time, in like 4 days, which is a long time for me because I love driving my car. So there you have it. So I'm gonna show you guys a little before how the brakes system looks like. So right now we have the basic brakes, which is just normal. As you can see, they're not painted or anything. Then we go to the front. We got these big ones. They're pretty dirty. They say AMG. They're pretty dirty. They're gray. So I'm gonna get new rotors, new of these, and then also I'm gonna get brake pads, and this is gonna look different by the time we finish. And then I should get new rotors back here too. I also have some new ones, and then brake pads. So stay tuned, my G's. Alright guys, so right now we're taking off the wheel, but before we take the whole thing off, I'm gonna show you everything we got. So in these boxes we got the rotors, the front and back, and then in these other ones we got the front and back brake pads. So we got everything in this big box. And then we also got the paint, the clear coat, primer, and the decals ready for the brakes. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so we just removed the rim, and then this is how it looks before. Look at the brake pads right now that I currently have, which is right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's barely any brake pads in there. It's like basically out. Let me zoom in there for you guys. See, there's barely no brake pad. It's just it's flat. It needs to be thick in there. But yeah, that's the front. This is the front passenger side. That's how it looks. And yeah, pretty much. My hands got really dirty right now. But we'll get back to you guys. We're gonna do the passenger side first, and then we're gonna do the driver's side, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so right now we just lifted up the driver's side, and we're removing the rim. And this side is really bad. I always knew my driver's side, for some reason my brake pad or my brakes went out first than the rest of my car, which is weird because they're all supposed to wear out at the same time. But for some reason my driver's side wore out the fastest, and then like you will see right now the damage it caused to my disc or like rotor. But this one looks fine how it's supposed to. And then I'm gonna show you guys the other side once we remove the tire, which is happening right now. So if you guys look at this one, it has some damage right there. See that? That's damage. That's not good. So right now we're gonna take out the new rotors and brake pads out of the box and show you guys where we're gonna install. Alright guys, so check this out. So I have bad news. So your boy bought these rotors and brake pads like 3 months ago, but it turns out they're the wrong ones. They send your boy the wrong rotors and brake pads, which means I can't do none of these. I can't do the brake pads or rotors, which is okay, but I decided to still paint the brakes, so that's still gonna happen. And yeah, but sadly I can't do nothing with these or the other ones over there because they're not the right ones for my car, which is very sad because I was looking very forward to this, because that would have changed the look of my car 100%, but now I can't. So we're gonna have to figure out what's gonna happen. Meanwhile, I'm gonna put all this stuff away back in the box. And if you guys are interested in buying these rotors and brand new pads, let me know, because they don't fit my car. So if you guys want them, let me know. They're really good ones, and they're really thick. These are the front ones, super thick, and the back ones, back rotors and front rotors. So yeah, let me know.
This one is
Alright guys, I'll get back to you guys. I'm gonna have to order the right ones right now. That's what I'm doing right here on the iPad, to hopefully reorder the right kit this time. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so right now we're doing the passenger front disc and brake pads. The reason why we took out the disc off and brake pads out of here, because as I said earlier, these were the wrong rotors, but I'm gonna go get these resurfaced, this one and the driver's side. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown of what ended up happening. So your boy ended up purchasing a whole kit for his car, but it turns out the rotors that I ended up buying for this car were the wrong ones, the front and the back, which means the front and the back rotors weren't for this car, so I wasn't able to use the new ones. But because the rotors weren't the right one, I assumed the whole kit was wrong, because I bought it as a kit, so I assumed that the brake pads were also wrong. And I was about to order the whole kit again, but when I was like looking at the kit I was gonna order right now, as you guys can see, if you guys could look at this image right there, look at that image. That image looks identical. See that brake pad? It looks identical to this one, which is the ones that came in with the kit I ordered. So I'm assuming my brake pads are correct and just the rotors were the wrong ones for this car. So what I ended up doing is removing my rotors from my car, and I'm getting them resurfaced right now at O'Reilly's. And then while they're getting resurfaced, like I've told you guys, your boy's gonna end up painting his calipers. So while they're resurfacing my rotors right now, your boy's gonna end up sanding this down as much as I can, so I could get it ready and prepped for paint. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what we're doing. And these were the brake pads that were in the driver's side. As you can see, it was like basically metal to metal, so it was really bad. So these two are the ones from the front driver's side, and then these two right here are from the front passenger side. And like I said, I'm gonna sand this one down too right now. I'm gonna get it ready, so when my rotors are ready and surfaced, and I could go pick them up and then install them, and then hopefully by that time my calipers are already done sanding and I could get them painted. And then, are you guys wondering what color I'm gonna do my car? So right here I have primer, so this is the primer, and then this is the actual paint. I'm gonna go with red, and then this is the clear coat. So these are the 3 bottles I'm gonna need. I didn't know how much I'm gonna need, so I bought 2, so I have 2 of each. And yeah, so right now I'm gonna get ready to start sanding it down. And here's my sanding paper I'm gonna use, and then this is the other one. And then I also have this metal brush, so I could sand it down easier, get rid of the brake dust. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then right here I have the decals for the calipers, and I have some decals for my car. I'm gonna add some after, so stay tuned. Right now I'm gonna get straight to sanding these down, and yeah, stay tuned, my G's. Alright guys, so we're back. So right now I'm gonna get ready to sand these down and clean them up. But before I do, I'm gonna tell you guys bad news about the rotors. It turns out they can't resurface them, which means I'm gonna have to buy a new set, which is fine. It just sucks because that means I'm just gonna get these painted today, and then whenever they come in, when I order them, I'm gonna have to install them another day. So we're gonna have to wait for the new rotors to come in. But meanwhile, I'm gonna get into sanding these and get them ready so I could get them painted. I'm gonna do this side and the other side, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the process. So I'm gonna set down the camera real quick somewhere so you guys can see me sanding it. I'm not gonna show you guys the whole process of me sanding it. I'm gonna just show you guys a little bit so you guys can get an idea. So first I'm gonna start sanding it with this one. So as you can see, that's all I'm gonna do. See that? See how I sanded that part down? I'm gonna do that to the whole thing. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'm gonna come back to you guys as soon as I sand this whole thing down with this. And then after sanding it down with this, I'm gonna sand it down with this sandpaper, and then I'll get back to you guys. So let's get to this. Alright guys, so before I start sanding it, I forgot to tell you guys. You see all this brake dust you see? Before I start sanding it, all this brake dust you see, all that black stuff, I'm gonna use this wire brush that I have, and I'm gonna try to get much of this off. See how it like scratches it off? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this first and then sand it down with this, and then the second sandpaper. But I'm gonna do this with the wire brush first all the way around. Once I do, I'll get back to you guys, and then I'm gonna start sanding. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to show you guys each step, so if you guys ever want to do this at home, you guys have a good idea how to take all this brake dust out of it without sanding it down, you know? This wire brush helps a lot, actually, like a lot. See that? So I have to do that to the whole thing with the wire brush, and then we're gonna sand it, so stay tuned, my G. Alrighty guys, so your boy just finished using the metal brush. So you guys can see I did a good amount all the way around. The inside I didn't do, so I don't think I want to like touch, like harm these, so I'm gonna like just sand these by hand. Look at my hand, pretty black. Did it all the way around except the inside. Like I said, the inside I haven't done because I don't want to damage these, so I'm gonna do it by hand. But with the metal brush I did the outer part pretty much good, took all the brake dust off. Now I'm just gonna start sanding it with this one. So, and with this I'm gonna get in here, so stay tuned, my G's. Alright guys, so pretty much I sanded down with this, and it's pretty good. I still need more, but before I do, I'm gonna like wipe it down with like a wipe, or like the dust, and then I'm gonna wipe this down, and then I'm gonna tape these up good, so I could sand the inside of this good. And then after that, this one should be good to sand down with this sanding paper. Then after that should be ready to primer, and then paint, and then clear coat. But then I have to do the other side. So we're almost there. So far it's not looking bad, it's looking pretty good, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I wiped it down and it looks pretty good. So I cleaned the inside right there. I'm just gonna tape up these parts, these two, and then the back two right here, and then I'm gonna start sanding it down with this one, and then we're gonna move on to the other side. So this one's almost pretty much done. It's already metal right here. I don't know if I want to keep sanding it down more, but I'm gonna sand it down more with this paper. Then after that, I should be good to go. But I'm gonna tape those things up right now, so stay tuned, my G. Alright, my G's, so your boy basically did his best of sanding all the way around and the inside as much as I can, and that's like what I did. But I only used this one. I still haven't, I used this one and the metal brush, and then I just wiped it down after I used both of those. And this is the result of how it looks after I wiped it down. It looks pretty good to me. It's not the best, but I feel like I could sand it more, so I might sand it with this. I'm not sure yet. I feel like I should wait and ask my dad, and if he thinks I should, then I will. If he thinks this is okay, then we'll just paint over this. But I already covered the important parts so they don't get paint on them. And then yeah, right now I'm gonna try to see if I could do the other side. But before I do the other side, I should cover this up, because if I'm gonna paint this, I need to cover it up inside here, and I think I'm gonna use trash bags to cover it up. So we'll see how I do it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so now we're on the driver's side, and as you guys can see, this is the before. It's really fucked, you know. I'm gonna use the metal brush, do the same process, and after the metal brush I'm gonna sand it down, and then I'm gonna put those tapes, and then we'll see if I sand it down with the other one. But I'm gonna have to wait on my dad and see what he thinks. So let's get right to it. Alright guys, so I just did my best using the metal brush all the way around. I think I did a pretty good job, and now I'm gonna sand it, and then after I sand it, I'm gonna try to wipe it down, clean it down, and then put those blue tapes in, and then maybe sand it some more, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so my dad's gonna cover up right now, and he's gonna get ready to primer this one while I finish up and sand this one. But this one's basically done. I just gotta sand it, and that's it. And my dad's covering up because he's gonna get ready to paint over here. I'm gonna set you guys up so you guys could see, have a good view on how we do this. Alright guys, so he did like a quick spray down, and so far it looks pretty good. This is just the primer. We're letting it dry, and then we're gonna do the other side. But so far he did a really good job of putting the primer on. Really good. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm doing over here. I'm sanding it down. I'm almost done. I just need to do the bottom side, and then I should be done. But the top part's pretty much done all the way around, and then this one should be ready to put primer on too. Stay tuned. I'm gonna put you guys back over here so you guys can see the process. Alright guys, so pretty much I sanded as much as I can on this one. It looks pretty good all the way around. There's probably more I could do, but that's the best I could do right now because I'm pretty tired. The first one got me super tired. And we already primered the passenger side, and I'm gonna show you guys. It's pretty much drying. I already showed you guys earlier, but this is drying. Look how it looks. This is just the primer. After this one's pretty much dry, we're gonna do a red coat of the actual paint, so stay tuned. After a bit, we're gonna set this one up and put primer on this one too, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so my dad just finished putting some primer on this. It's literally fresh, and we're gonna let it sit for a bit and let it dry. And right now he's gonna start painting this side red, so we're gonna show you guys the process.
¿Ya lo habías usado?
No. Oh, nice. Yo pensé que iba a salir oscuro, pero salió como...
No, porque es Coupe, güey.
No, no los cuadro. So for some reason, it's like dripping, like squirting out the paint instead of like spraying it out. Look, this side already dried up, looks pretty good. Once he's finished up doing the red over there, I'm gonna show you guys how it came out. And remember guys, we're just painting the calipers today. So whenever I do get the rotors, the correct rotors, I'm gonna install them. So hopefully that'll be soon. But so far this looks really nice. Yeah. So far it's really nice. Looks really nice so far. We're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna go on to the second one right over here. He's gonna paint this one now. Alright guys, so while he's painting that one, I'm gonna show you guys this one. This one's still drying up. It's looking really nice. Really dope. So far I like how it's coming out. Pretty dope. This one looks really nice as well. Look at this. All the way around. We're gonna let it dry, and then after letting this side and the other side dry, we're gonna apply the clear coat. So, but before applying the clear coat, we're gonna add the AMG deck decals right there, and then add the clear coat. Alright guys, we're just gonna let it dry and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, so check this out. It's pretty much dry, and I'm gonna touch it so you guys know where it's dry. See how dry it is? Both sides are pretty much dry. Check this out. It's so dry. So now I'm gonna apply the decal and then do the clear coat, so stay tuned. And yeah, so we're gonna let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna apply the decals of the AMG right here, and then the other side, and then we're gonna do a clear coat tomorrow. And then after that, tomorrow we're also gonna paint the back calipers, so stay tuned for that. But that's until tomorrow. I just wanted to show you guys an update where we at right now, and the calipers are just painted red right now. We're letting them dry. So that's pretty much it for today, Maggies. So we'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Alright, so before I leave, actually, I'm gonna add some decals to my car. So I'm gonna add these 3 decals you see, one in the left side and one in the right side, and then I also have a full send one right there. And then so 2 are gonna go right here, and then one of them is gonna go over here, either here, or I'm debating somewhere back here in the center. Maybe back here in the center, we'll see right now. But once I do it, I'll come back to you guys and show you guys. Alright guys, so I just applied this one. I'm about to smoothen it out. Now I did that, I'm gonna get my finger and just go on top of the letters. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. Now I'm gonna do the second one underneath here. So let's do that right now. Alright guys, I just finished applying this one. So now I'm just gonna squeeze this in.
You know, I have to go over it with my fingers. Let me see real quick.
Alright, so now that we did that, I'm gonna let them sit for a bit, but that's how it looks from the side. In my opinion, I think it looks badass. Pretty badass in my opinion. With the red calipers. I like it. And then I'm debating to put the other one either in the back or on the other side. But we'll see. I think I'm gonna start peeling this thing off. Alright guys, so I'm peeling it off now. Everything looks good so far. Alright guys, so pretty much this one came off pretty smooth. 2 little difficulties with the crown on top and the Jeep. Other than that, came out fucking badass. If you guys are wondering what's the king of the broskies, well, that's a logo I created in like 2017 or 16, and that's pretty dope. So that's one of my first logos I created, and I love it. So I decided to put a decal on my car of it, you know. So now let's do the full send one. I'm gonna peel this off. Hopefully, as you guys can see, it's still not attached well, so we're gonna have to like put more pressure onto the letters.
This bit on there pretty good, you know?
Alright, let's try it again. There it goes. See, pushing it down a little bit worked. Oh, we need to do the U.
Looks good so far. So far we got the full. The full looks good. The S looks good. The E looks good. The N looks good so far. And the D looks good.
There you go. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna just grab my card real quick and push it down. There you go. That's it, my G's. There you guys have it. Full send and the king of the broskies. Those are the new decals on my car. So with those new decals and my calipers painted, and hopefully I get the rotors, my car should look a little bit different, and it should feel better too, the way it drives. So yeah, I'm gonna add another decal. I think I'm gonna do it back here. So windows, so I ended up cleaning it, as you guys can see all this dust, and now I'm gonna just peel it off. See how it turned out.
So far this is coming out good. It's coming out really good so far. The crown came out good too so far. It's Coming out great. Easy. Awesome.
Perfect.
Good.
Thank you. So there you guys have it, pretty much. That's it. So this is the king of the broskies, and that's me, my G's. It's dead in the center of my window. And then, yeah, pretty much added these two decals and the back one to the collection of decals that I have in my car. And all these are custom decals. This one I got it with the cruise I always go to, and then these other ones are custom decals that I custom got made. Like, I made them, these logos, and then I got them made for me, except the full send one. The full send one, they got it online and then they did it for me. But other than that, the rest of these are all custom decals, original by me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So I'm gonna get back to you guys once I get the rotors, and then once we paint the back of Calipers. So stay tuned, my G's, stay tuned. So today is currently the next day, and your boy went out and got the new rotors for the front of my car, and they were really expensive. Just for the front two rotors, for the correct ones, were $700, and here they are. So let me show you them. So if you guys know, the ones I ordered were the wrong ones, and these are the correct ones. See that? Which is awesome. So my dad right now is putting these on. After they're on, pretty badass, guys. Check this out. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but here's the thing I did yesterday. Beautiful. Alright guys, so right now he's gonna put the brake caliper in place. That looks so beautiful. Oh my god, look at that. Here go. So right now he just installed one bolt, which is, there's two bolts that go in the back, and he just installed one. Right now he's installing the other one. Alright guys, he just installed one brake pad on one side. We're having issues pushing those two things in so we can slide in the second brake pad. Alright guys, so we're back the next day, and we ended up pushing all the pistons in the caliper now. It was a challenge, but we made it happen. So this is the passenger side, which took us a while to do, but this is the driver's side, and it's all done. It's all painted, got the caliper on, everything's good, the brake pads are in, and we're good. I just applied more brake fluid too. And right now we're just gonna finish up doing the passenger side. He just put the caliper on, as you guys can see. Very nice. So he just finished installing the two bolts back here. And as you guys can see, now he's able to put the brake pads in. Nice. So put them in and slide them in. Los pins van para abajo. ¿El martillo? Yes, sir. We got one in. About to do the second one. So the same procedure you're seeing us do, we did it to the driver's side. It's just I wasn't able to film the whole thing good for you guys, but now you guys could see a better angle to the driver's passenger side, so you guys could get a better idea of how it goes right now. But he has to make sure it matches up with the holes of the brake pads in order for it to slide in smooth there. Yo creo que ya echando el otro se agarra bien ahí. Yeah. Porque entre medio ahí se agarra ya. Nice. Beautiful, my jeez. Look at that. There you guys go. That's it.
Pero ahorita no va a dar nada.
Un metro suavecito. Yeah, guys, so I forgot to order that little sensor, so I'm gonna have to order a new one because that one's wore out. But I'm gonna have to do that soon. But see that little blue sensor? That's what I'm gonna have to order because the one I have is the old one and it's already wore out pretty much, so I need to buy a new one.
Un lado.
He's applying the bolt so it can hold on. So that blue sensor, I have to go buy a new one. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But yeah, pretty much that's it right now. And I think we're gonna put back the rims on and we're gonna do the back brakes. And hopefully also paint the back brakes as well. So stay tuned, my G. Alright guys, there you guys have it. We just added more clear coat to that. It's all done, the passenger side. He's adding clear coat to the driver's side, some extra more. And then after that, we're basically done. And then we're gonna put the rims on and then hopefully do the back. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so right now, what my dad did down there, he connected a bottle with the little hose and my mom stepped on the brakes so he could let out all the air bubbles. And now I'm applying more brake fluid.
Siempre cuando pongas este técnico, ten cuidado porque este pinche te despega toda la pintura.
So yeah, so what he did, like I was saying, he had the squirt bottle with this little tube and he connected it there. My mom stepped on the brake until we heard like the air bubbles come out from both sides. And then I added more brake fluid, so we're good to go. Alright guys, so all we did right here, right now, we did the rotors, the brake pads, and we painted the calipers. I just haven't added the decal because I'm gonna let the clear coat dry completely, and then tomorrow I'm gonna try put the decals and then do another clear coat. So after we install this, after we finish installing this whole rim, we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do the back too. Stay tuned.
Más veces. Más.
Alright guys, so there you guys have it. That's it. So right now we're gonna see if we could move the car backwards and do the back. Alright guys, so I just put the car in reverse. We're loosening up the bolts on both sides. And then we're gonna remove the rims and then proceed with the brake pads in the back, and then we're gonna paint the calipers. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, and I'm just giving him the key because each of my rims has a special key for it to lock so they don't steal my rims. Yes sir, and I have 2 in each, not just one, and they're both different, so if they get through one, they have to go through another one. So yeah, my jeez. Alrighty guys, we already got one side lifted and the bolts are loose. You get the rims out. Pega. Ahí está, ya brincó uno nomás. Yeah. Ah, yes. Alrighty. There we go. Now we're just gonna remove both rims and get right into it. And with the back, it's a little bit more complicated because I gotta go inside and open up the brake pads. Alright guys, so check this out. So my dad was telling me that my back brake pads is still halfway. Look, so if you guys look right here, it's like literally half of them. Like there's still a knob. Look at that. You guys see that? Right there? So he's saying, because I don't have my back rotors yet, he's saying just wait until you have your back rotors to put your new brake pads in, because I still have a good amount. So once I get my back rotors, because you guys remember I did order it but they were the wrong one, so I'm waiting on the back rotors to come and then I'm able to put the new brakes in. But meanwhile we're just gonna paint the calipers, so stay tuned. My jeez. Alright guys, so right now what we're doing, my mom's stepping on the brake, so she's pumping it. So we're taking out all the air bubbles and the bad brake fluid.
Yeah.
So he just finished doing this one.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do the other side. Espérate, vamos a hacer el otro lado. Alright guys, so we're gonna primer the caliper and paint it. But right now we're just gonna primer it. So I'm gonna get the primer. So we're covering as much as we can so we don't want to get paint around the car or anywhere else but the caliper, the primer. So yeah. pues como ya está el metal gris, no cambia también como quiera. So right now he's just doing the primer, guys. He's strong. Alright guys, so he just did the primer on the back caliper on the driver's side, and while this one's drying up, we're gonna go remove the rim from the other side and then get it ready to primer as well. So right now he's cleaning the caliper, and then we're gonna prep. So then we're gonna wrap everything around, and then we're gonna get ready to primer as well. It's hard to record and be my dad's helper at the same time, but we're doing it for you guys. So she's pumping it right now because we're taking all the air and all the old brake fluid from the back. Alright guys, so we just finished all the air bubbles, all the air that was in there, and all the old brake fluid came out, and now he's just doing the primer. Check this out. He's pretty much done with that, and now that he's done with this one, maybe this one's dry. Oh yeah, it looks pretty dry to me. He's gonna add a little bit more, and then he's gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna do the red paint. My geez, I'm gonna put all these tools away, and then we're gonna do the red paint. Alright guys, so I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown. So we did the rotors, the brake pads, and the calipers. We got paint in the front, so the front's good. I just gotta apply the decals and one more clear coat and we're all done. And right now that they're pretty much all dry, both sides, we're gonna do the red paint, and then we're gonna let them dry overnight, and then tomorrow we're gonna apply the decal. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the red paint, and then we're gonna let it dry for a bit, and then apply clear coat, and then overnight we're gonna let it dry, and then tomorrow I'm gonna apply the decals on all 4 of them, and then do clear coat on all 4 of them as well. So yeah, that's the rundown. And then tomorrow should be the last day, and then my car should be ready to go. My geez, stay tuned. Let me get to you guys as soon as we start painting these red. I'm gonna go do the other side. So that's the first coat, my G's, of the red paint. We're just gonna let it dry and then we might do one more coat. After the second coat, we're gonna do a clear coat and then we should be good to go and let it dry overnight. Get back to you guys. Alright, my G's. So today is currently the next day and your boy is gonna install the decals right now in the back. And the decals in the back look good. As you guys can see, they're all dry. We let them dry overnight. They look really nice. And right now I'm just gonna apply the AMG decals here in the back. And then we're gonna do a clear coat and then let it dry. And then install the rim and the tires back. And then we're gonna do the decals in the front. And also do a clear coat. So, and then after that we'll be all done and ready to go. So let's get it. I'm gonna have my homie over here, the homie Luis. Say what up.
What's up, y'all?
He's gonna record your boy right now installing the decals and then also spraying on the clear coat. So here goes nothing. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I'm gonna wipe down the place where I'm gonna place the decal as much as I can. You know, make sure there's no dust, and then I'm just gonna apply the decal where it goes, which is gonna be here in the center, like right there. So I'm gonna peel this thing off and start applying it, guys. Let's see. Alright, just peeled it off. Here goes nothing. I think right there looks in the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Been applied. I'm putting pressure on the letters and the logo of the AMG right now, so make sure it sticks on really good. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm gonna just let Luis record it really good so you guys can see how it looks. Looks pretty cool. So now I'm gonna peel off the little thing very slowly and see. Damn, so far it's coming out good. The G came out good. So I'm gonna let it dry. So far it looks pretty sick though, guys. Check it out. Cortes.
Let's see. I like it. It looks nice.
Alright guys, so now we're gonna do the other side. Alright my G, so now we're gonna do the back passenger side. So before I apply it, I'm gonna clean it with this clean towel. You know, just rub off the dust out. Now that I did that, I'm gonna apply the decal. There's nothing, my G. Have to make sure it's in the center. Looks pretty centered to me right there. Now I'm just gonna put pressure on the letters and the logo. You guys can see, do one by one. And then now that I did that, I'm gonna start peeling it off slowly.
Very slowly, guys. The G's coming out really nice. The end looks good so far. I'm going very slowly because the paint looks like it's coming off a little bit. Not coming off, it looks like it wants to. It's like trying to. So far, it's looking good. take them slow. The ASF car's coming out nice. After the last little parts, these little dashes. Gotta be super slow on these. Like very slow. So pretty much the whole logo came off. I mean the whole sticker came off. I'm just going very slow towards the end. Very slow. Very slow. Bingo. It made like a fat air bubble in a way. So I'm gonna squeeze it down right now, see what happens. It's like nothing ever even happened.
Alright guys, so right now we're gonna let them sit down for a little, like 5 minutes, let them dry once it's on very good, and then we're gonna apply the clear coat, and then we'll be done for the back side. Alright guys, so this is the back passenger side. It looks pretty dope to me. And then we're gonna show you guys the driver side. Looks pretty nice to me. Now we're gonna apply the clear coat. Alright guys, I'm gonna apply the clear coat. So there's that. So there's the first one. Alright guys, so now we're doing the back passenger side. Alright guys, pretty much it. Alright my G, so right now we're going to install the rims. Alrighty. Alright guys, so this one's pretty much done. You guys can see. Looks pretty nice. Awesome. Now we're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna help him put one bolt in real quick. So now he's just gonna tie it make them more tighter by hand power, you know. So as you guys can see, we're all done here in both sides in the back. It looks amazing, awesome. We're gonna take the car down and then do the front. Alright guys, we're gonna remove the front rim and apply the decal. We're gonna do one by one. So we're gonna lift this side, apply the decal, do the clear coat, put the rim back, and then we're gonna do this side. I'll get back to you once we remove the rim. Alright guys, so we just removed the rim, as you guys can see, and I have the decals and some scissors here, so we're about to apply them on. My jeez. Alright guys, so we're gonna apply the decals now. So just shut. There's nothing. Okay, you know. What's up, son? So right now, I'm putting pressure on the black.
Esto centrado. Arriba lo dejaste en el borde y abajo a la mitad.
Oh shit, sí es cierto. Alright, so now I'm gonna peel it off, guys.
Este está bien pegado. Ya no se despega. Aquí yo.
No, así es como lo pasas bien cortito. Tápame acá, ¿no? No, se mueve ese. Claro.
Alright guys, so this one, as you guys can see, came out really nice. I like it. Looking badass. No issues. Look at that. Beautiful. So right now my dad's gonna put some clear coat. Yeah, hey guys, he's gonna have to clear coat. Beautiful. Alright guys, so now the decal is installed with the clear coat. We're gonna let it sit and let it dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna install this rim back, and then we're gonna do the other side. But so far, I'm in love how it came out. Beautiful. Alright guys, we're installing the rim now. It's really hot outside today. Like the sun is straight beaming on us, but it's okay. My dad has a hat, I don't, but it's okay. Now he's gonna add a little bit more pressure to make sure they're all locked good. And then that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna do the other side. So right now we're applying the decal. That is. Nomás toca las palabras, como póngalas para adentro para que se pegue. So he applied it, he's putting pressure on the logo. Now he's gonna peel it off.
Alright guys, he's peeling it off. So far, so good. Beautiful. Beautiful.
He's applying the clear coat. Beautiful. Now it's all done. You guys can see a better look. It's fucking nice. So now that he's done with that, we're just gonna put on the rim and then we should be done. Alright guys, so he's gonna install the brake pad sensor. I don't know why my camera's not focusing on there. Alright guys, so he's putting the new sensor in. Brand new. Beautiful. There he goes. See that? Clear coated, decals installed, new sensor, new rotor, new brake pads. Beautiful. This is the old one. Check it out. The old brake pad sensor, it weared out. It has no little point. As you can see, that little point right there, it's basically gone. Crazy. We're gonna install the rim now. So that's pretty much it, my G. We're just installing the rim, and then we're gonna put this baby down, and hopefully tomorrow I get him washed. So I decided to name my car Rari. Not Ferrari, but Rari, because it's like motivating me to get a Ferrari one day, you know? But my car's name is Rari. Alright guys, now I'm gonna put the car down. Ahí va, eh? Alrighty guys, so as you guys can see, we are all finished. It looks fucking amazing. AMG logo installed, new rotors, and new brake pads. I just gotta wash my car because I haven't washed it. But I'm so happy how it turned out. Me and my dad did this. So happy. I'm in love with it. So there you guys have it, my G's. So that's how you guys install new rotors, brake pads, and also paint your calipers red. If you guys don't want to pay so much money to take it to a shop, you guys could do it yourself. So thank you for watching Cortes Vlogs.
Jimmy on a beat, boy.